Now in this section, we're going to cover horizontal asymptote, horizontal dashed lines. So let's talk about the rules I have made to help determine how to find horizontal asymptote algebraically. Step 1. When you're given a rational expression, do not factor. Don't worry about factoring. If you're asked to find horizontal asymptote, go back to the original problem, or if you were just given a rational expression and you were asked to find horizontal asymptote, then just look at the original problem. Don't worry about factoring. Step 2, identify degree, highest exponent of numerator and denominator. So you need to look for two exponents, the highest exponent in the top and the highest exponent in the bottom of the rational expression. Step 3 is that you're going to compare the two highest exponent that you found in the numerator and the denominator. Once you are finished comparing, you're going to compare to help determine horizontal asymptote. That is in step 4. So let's talk about step 4. So when you have a rational expression in the form of qx over p of x, where q of x is the expression in the numerator and p of x is the expression in the denominator. Once you find the degree of q, the highest exponent in q of x, or the expression in the numerator, also finding the degree of p, meaning the highest exponent in the p of x function, or the highest exponent in the expression located in the denominator, you're going to compare to determine which statement you're going to follow. If the degree of q is greater than p, degree of p, then there are no horizontal asymptote. That's it. So if you see that the degree in the numerator is greater than the degree of the denominator, you do not have any horizontal asymptote. And you're pretty much done from there. Next is if the degree of the numerator is the same as the degree of the denominator, then to determine your horizontal asymptote, you're going to do the numerator leading coefficient, LC, divided by denominator leading coefficient, LC. What I would usually do is that I just leave it as a fraction. If it asks you to convert into decimal, then do so. If not, then just leave it as a fraction. So when degree of q, degree of the numerator, is equal to the degree of denominator, you're going to write it in a fraction, the numerator leading coefficient over denominator leading coefficient. To determine leading coefficient, which I covered in a previous chapter, is that the leading coefficient is always found with the highest exponent. So when you're looking for degree, you should be able to find a leading coefficient that is basically next to the degree. The last part, if the degree of the numerator is less than the degree of the denominator, then your horizontal asymptote is automatically y equals 0. So if your top highest exponent is less than your bottom exponent, then your horizontal asymptote is y equals 0, and that's it. So make sure you have these steps, these rules, this information in your notes to help determine how to identify your horizontal asymptote.